Hey everybody, it's Jake again, and I've been playing a lot of Super Mario 64 lately, and it's got me wondering, where's Super Mario 63? Matter of fact, we don't know anything about Super Mario Bros. 4 all the way to Super Mario 63, so if you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, it's because I need answers, and tonight, I'm going down to the Nintendo headquarters to break in and find out why they're keeping this information from us. But in the meantime, I'm going to count down my list of the top 10 levels in Super Mario 64, and I'll report back later with any new findings.
Super Mario 64 is one of the most influential 3D games of all time, and it became the blueprint for generations of games to come after it. The signature sandbox style of gameplay was actually created to work around the limitations of the N64 hardware. There's less levels than the previous Mario games, but now we have these wide 3D landscapes with various puzzles, objectives, and collectibles throughout them. Nintendo couldn't fit 90 courses onto an N64 cartridge like they did with Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, but they could provide us with 15 densely packed levels that have extreme attention to detail. So today, I want to count down my top 10 levels in Super Mario 64. There's only a handful to choose from, so your favorite level will probably make the list, and if it doesn't, then make sure to let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, let's get this list on the way. Number 10. Ticktock Clock. Ticktock Clock comes in at the bottom of this list because it doesn't really have too many redeeming qualities about it. I like the idea of a level being based on the inside of a grandfather clock, and I do enjoy the main gimmick where you can adjust the speed of the level, but overall, it doesn't hold my attention or leave me with lasting memories like the other levels on this list. I think it would have been better off as one of the bonus stages with only 1 or 2 power stars. Regardless of my criticism, I do still appreciate this level for what it is. Number 9. Rainbow Ride. Rainbow Ride tends to get a lot of hate in the Super Mario 64 community, and although I do understand the frustrations with this level, I actually enjoy it quite a bit. It's a sprawling level that takes time and patience to get through because most areas require you to stand on floating carpets as they ride a series of rainbow trails at their own pace. There's not much room for mistakes here, and you'll be spending a lot of time catching up to where you died last. You can see here in this video of my most recent playthrough where I got to the final star just to lose my footing in the last moment and fall off the roof. This meant that I had to start the entire level from the beginning because I didn't have access to a rainbow carpet anymore. So yes, I do love this level, but I also understand the frustration with it. Number 7. The Princess's Secret Slide. The Princess's Secret Slide may be a short level, but it captures the essence of Super Mario 64 in this brief course. You enter the level through an unassuming stained glass window, and you are thrown right into a sliding obstacle course with coins to collect. There's a power star waiting for you at the end of the slide, and after that, you can come back to achieve a second power star for completing the slide in under 21 seconds. It's a quick and simple level, but it's incredibly fun, and it sets the tone for how many secrets are sprinkled throughout the castle. Number 7. Womps Fortress. Womps Fortress is such a classic Mario romp with so much content packed into this tiny block of a level. While replaying this one, I noticed that this level has a lot of physics-based gameplay in the mix, such as having to aim cannons precisely to land on platforms, or performing aerial drops off the wings of an owl. The main boss fight of this area is incredibly easy, and the brunt of the challenge lies in traversing through the course. Womps Fortress is a vital piece of Super Mario 64, and I think it's one of the main levels that comes to most people's minds when they think of this game. Number 6. Cool Cool Mountain. There's a lot to love about Cool Cool Mountain. They managed to take a bleak, snowy setting and pack it in with a contrast of friendly characters and difficult challenges to make it feel like a mix between a cartoon holiday special and a trek through an isolating blizzard. The penguins are definitely responsible for bringing a lighthearted aspect to the level, especially since a couple of the stars require their interactions, such as racing on a slide made of ice, or returning a baby penguin to their mother. And no, before you even ask, I will not be putting footage of how you can throw one of the penguins off of a cliff. Okay fine, here it is. Sorry PETA. Overall, Cool Cool Mountain really does the ice theme pretty damn well, and it may even be the best winter-based level in the entire series.
So it turns out that what I thought was the Nintendo headquarters was actually an abandoned Toys R Us that had been overrun by a cult of hippies. And after I spent a few weeks there, I realized I wasn't getting anywhere on my search for information. But as luck would have it, I ran into a former employee of Nintendo of Japan, and he told me that he had some intel about one of the missing Mario games. I had to pay quite a pretty penny for this information, but I think it's going to be worth it. So without further ado, let's unveil this top secret info. Super Mario World, released on the SNES in 1990, is alternatively titled Super Mario Bros. 4 in Japan. Source: Wikipedia.
Number 5. Shifting Sandland. Shifting Sandland was originally not on this list when I wrote out the initial draft. I also had Tiny Huge Island on that draft. But after replaying the game to collect footage for this video, I realized that I love Shifting Sandland and I don't enjoy Tiny Huge Island at all. It's honestly pretty funny how much my opinion on this level changed, because I remembered it as a generic desert level and I ended up having so much fun playing through it this time. My favorite parts of the level are definitely on the inside of the pyramid, and most specifically the pyramid puzzle challenge. The game doesn't hold your hand at all while trying to figure out this objective and where to go. This is something that doesn't show up enough in recent Mario games, and I would love to see more of these puzzling challenges again. Number 4. Bob-omb Battlefield. Oh man, the memories on this one. That theme music alone can evoke a sense of nostalgia from my middle school days.
Oh no. Quick! Turn it off before I remember the bullying!
Bob-omb Battlefield is the first level beyond the hub world of the castle, and it's where the game really begins. I first played Super Mario 64 in 2005, but I like to think of it in the context of its 1996 release. Mario had only been in 2D up until this point, and aside from a few bare-bones outliers, there really wasn't anything to offer in the third dimension yet. This must have been a mind-blowing experience to see Nintendo's mascot running freely through a three-dimensional area for the first time, and this was the level to provide that experience. It felt like one of the classic Mushroom Kingdom levels of the original series, but with a new sense of depth and immersion. Multiple classic enemies make an appearance, and there's a sense of familiarity even on the first playthrough that I think was created purposely. This level really was the perfect course to use as the transition from 2D Mario to 3D Mario. Number 3. Tall Mountain. Some may argue about this choice making it up to such a high number on this list, because Tall Mountain can be a tedious level, but I think part of the fun comes from the challenge here. It's also one of the most visually appealing levels in the game. It has a bright atmosphere and a vibrant arrangement of obstacles and platforms, such as the giant red mushrooms which must be traversed in order to collect the 8 red coins. I always loved the name of that objective being Scary Shrooms, Red Coins, and I actually appreciate the aesthetics of this level so much that I hung a replica painting of the course's entrance in my living room. This level may take more time to complete than most of the others in the game, but I can appreciate the challenge. Number 2. Hazy Maze Cave. I had Hazy Maze Cave on this list from the beginning, but my recent playthrough is what bumped this level up to the number 2 spot. You can probably gather that my favorite parts about Super Mario 64 are the puzzles and secrets, and this course is filled with them. The level is named for a maze portion filled with toxic gas. The Hazy Maze has hidden rooms and exits to Power Stars, and there's even a secret entrance to a sub-level where you can unlock the Metal Mario Cap. We also see the first appearance of this dinosaur named Nessie, who shows up in various games later in the series. This level may not be the brightest or the most visually appealing, but it's a genuinely fun level that showcases most of what is good about the gameplay in Super Mario 64. Number 1. Big Boo's Haunt. Big Boo's Haunt had the number 1 spot on this list from the beginning, and I'm glad to say that my opinion hasn't changed during my most recent playthrough. This level managed to take everything that was great about the Boo houses in Super Mario World and create a perfect 3D level out of that concept. The level's objectives are almost entirely puzzle based, and it's packed with various paranormal traps and jump scares. I believe that it's even where the band Pianos Become the Teeth got their name. And although this course is based on a haunted mansion, it's still a Mario level, so it retains a sense of lighthearted fun, and the Boos are a pretty cool enemy. They might even be my favorite enemy in the series. I still remember seeing a Boo show up in the castle hallway for the first time and getting so excited when I followed him out to the courtyard to discover this level. The eerie contrast of this mansion in such a warm and welcoming game was the perfect recipe to create the quintessential Super Mario 64 level. My favorite course in this game is absolutely Big Boo's Haunt, and after my most recent playthrough, it's pretty obvious to me that this choice is solidified. So that's going to be it for today, everyone. Did your favorite course make the list, or are you more of a Lethal Lava Land kind of guy? Because I don't trust you if you are. But I would like to hear your opinion in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you again soon.